It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, exciting stuff, and we're helping out children. Well, in the Western Cape, 3 out of 4 children go to school hungry. And in light of the upcoming Blisters for Bread charity walk that supports the Peninsula School Feeding Association and providing needy children with food at school, we met up with a young girl who shared her story, who's relying on this feeding program.
Nikita's kind nature belies a harsh home life. They live in a Wendy house. Both parents are recovering alcoholics and her mom is the sole breadwinner.
It's really difficult because only one of my parents are working and the income is not that good. So in the morning I would get up to wake up my baby sister. There's not much to eat at home in the morning. Then she will get upset and then we'll walk to school, and then when we arrive at school there will be a warm plate of porridge waiting for us.
Both Nikita and his sister Gabriella benefit from the Peninsula School Feeding Association's breakfast and lunch program at their school.
The Peninsula School Feeding Association is driven by the philosophy or the statement that you can't teach a hungry child. We at present are feeding 26,000 children on a daily basis at about 153 schools.
At first I saw a few kids coming to the feeding scheme, and then they invited me too, and then I joined them. And I think that that's a really good idea because it gives them a good start in the morning and it keeps them warm during winter.
For many of these learners, these meals that they receive at the school is the only meal that they have. This has helped them tremendously, being able to concentrate and also to just not worry about the fact that my tummy is empty, and that I can continue with my lessons, not worrying about where my next meal is going to come from.
Despite difficult circumstances of her own, Renisia Lindor finds it deeply rewarding to cook the meals for the learners on the feeding scheme.
For me, it's a pleasure to help children because I know what it is to be in that kind of environment. Every day when I come to work, I'm excited because when I gave the children something to eat, they're actually happy. I don't know if they're getting food or if they have something to eat at night. So that's why I decided to help them, because it's for me a pleasure. I love the look on their faces when they thank me for the food.
The balanced nutrition provided by the feeding scheme improves focus, provides energy, prevents illness, and is an incentive to attend school.
From the feeding, the impact on the learners from the class and their performance, they concentrate a lot better. They are a lot more attentive, because they then have something in their tummies and they can continue with their work.
I like school because school is a very fun place to be, and I like Afrikaans and mathematics and life orientation because life orientation is very active.
Feeding tens of thousands of children every day comes at a great cost. PFSA hosts an annual fundraiser which has become a local institution.
One of the major fundraising events that we have every year is the Blisters for Bread Family Charity Fun Walk that has been taking place for the last 47 years. Last year we had over 12,000 people walk in Blisters for Bread. It was very, very successful.
The entry fee of 50 Rand per person feeds 5 children for a day, and participants can choose a 5 or 10 kilometer walk.
I think the feeding program is very important because some children doesn't get enough to eat and it doesn't give them enough energy to be active at school, so it actually lowers their grades.
By simply receiving a good meal, a child can develop their full potential, and you can help grow a healthy and winning generation.
Well, amazing stuff. Register for the walk to support this worthy cause, and you can help make a difference in the lives of other needing children, like Nikita and also her sister. Well, this is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. It's time to find out what's happening in the rest of the show. Katlego Mabue, what you got?